been raining all morning. Everything's soaking outside, and I'd really rather not be soaking. Proper survival situation now. This fire cannot go out. It's going to get cold, but this fire just won't start. It's all so wet. Oh no. I'm wet. I'm cold. I need this fire. We gotta survive. You'd think this would catch, right? But it keeps going out. Those bigger logs are just soaked. I don't know what we're gonna do. I've been running around like mad for the past hour or so, just trying to feed this fire. Everything's so wet. The more I put on, the harder it is to keep going. Okay, if I don't have a hope here, I gotta keep trying. That's all I can do out here now. I don't know, guys. Got a little poison ivy while I was looking for firewood. Dang. Tried to be very careful about that. Get a little antsy having this much time. Normally I'm walking for miles. I don't know what to do with myself right now. I don't want to get wet. Don't want to get wet and cold without being able to dry off. So I'm just going to tidy up. And then if the weather clears up, walk to the next camp. If not, I'll just unpack and do it all again here. You know what I mean? Gloomy, and it's just getting heavier. I won't be walking anywhere for a while in this. Oh no, let's get back to the camp. Back to the camp indeed. It's hard to know what to do. I am not going out walking in this. I tell you get sick. So I'm going to stay in my shelter. Do some reading, catch up on that. Have some food and just see what the weather does. But for now it's a very rainy morning and I'll not be setting off in the rain. Not at the moment, but maybe later. Building it up a bit, you know, I have a hat, I can waterproof my bag. Might be a bad idea. We'll see how the day goes. It looks like this could be our home for another night. Hard to say that kind of thing now. It's still only 9 o'clock in the morning. But I'll let you know as the day progresses. This actually just turned out to be the most perfect cozy day. Oh, you could just crawl in here with me. It's so good. Alright, I'll have some food in a while. I'm going to keep reading for a bit. The rain appears to be dying down. That's been a lot of rain. Let's let it come off the leaves. We'll wait an hour or so and we'll see what we do. We might get to the next camp. That'll be fun. And see what the weather does. Oh yeah, everything's too wet to make a fire. Oh no. So we'll get some food in the belly. We'll see what we'll do. Because the rain is held off now for an hour, but everything is soaking out here. Let's see what it's like in an hour, 2 hours. Because we can make it to the next camp before sunset then. Wait and see. And then I'll know what I'm doing. It's still early enough that I could make it to the next one safely. But if I'm going to go there soaked, that's not safe. So I wouldn't be doing that. So we might make this home again. But we'll know in an hour. Until then, I'm going to just pour over these maps, see what I'm doing.
here at the moment. So we could go up here and then back around here. We can go up here and we can come down here. We have all these options. But so far everything is soaking out of here and I can't get that wet because I can't even make a fire then if it's all so wet. You know what? That's what I'll try to do. That'll be a good test. If I can start a fire, everything is so wet. Okay, if I don't have a hope here, I wouldn't have a hope being soaked, getting to the next place and trying to start a fire there. My best bet is to stay dry here and try get a fire going where I won't be soaking wet. That's the plan, so. Hard to know what this weather is going to do. I do want to get a fire going though. Gotta get warm. Everything is super slippy. Everything's soaked. But everything's still so pretty out. So the spirits are still good. Fire just won't start. I think we made the good decision to not head to the next camp, but to try stay here. But this fire just won't start. I'll keep trying. My God. Somehow we got it started, but we gotta keep it fed. Don't want just a big blizzard. I want this to burn. Very risky business. Right, I'm gonna work on this. You know, stoked to keep it going. Let's try. I'm gonna keep trying, but it's taking it all out of me. Okay, we got another little something going, but it's smoky as. Once it's going, I need to keep getting wood. I need to keep it going. The heavens might open up again, but we'll be okay. We just have to do it. That's all water. That's all that is. It's just water coming off. The fire can't get going. Please. It might be okay, but I just gotta get it, keep it going. Can't put any more on this fire. I just have to tend to what I have. But I think we could be okay. Those bigger logs are just soaked. I don't know what we're gonna do. Just keep feeding it like mad then. I'm gonna burn this right down to coals and then just keep feeding that little by little. But I have to get those hot coals first. Survival situation and we're doing okay. A lot to be said for that. Keeping calm, level-headed. Everything's so wet. The more I put on, the harder it is to keep going. It's such a predicament. The warmth of it is lovely, but it takes so much fuel. You know, and the weather is getting bad. We're going to just have to huddle together. Just get warm somehow. Alright, well, we have this for now, so I'm happy. I'm very happy and content with that. We might get one last dollop of rain, but then that storm might have passed, or whatever you want to call it. Those clouds will have gone by. Perhaps we can get a nice warm fire going where we're not running around. Plenty of time to just nurse the fire. The sun is coming back. It's nice.
We made the right choices. We were good and firm in our commands and what we wanted to happen in each situation. Now we have a warm fire, reading good books, had some nice lunch. Beautiful day. Have ye come for me, Lord? If I have come to you, it is you who shall come to me too, and look kindly upon your face. Now I'm just a man in the jungle. If I've been in the jungle in my enclave on my own for generations and generations, and I knew not what that noise was, and it came all around about me like that, and there was no other sound but that, stilled all noises. You know, you could speak. They fly over these kinds of regions all the time, all over the world. Those kind of noises come on people out in the wilderness. This is how the word is kept alive. Like that's still making noise. Is it returning? Or is it just turning? And they just subdue entire countries of people. It's like, oh my. Sometimes they just drop bombs everywhere. Quite terrifying, really. But I'm safe here. They'll do anything to get this power. It certainly feels like it's around, but I can't see it. They must be having a blast up there, swirling around in the clouds. I got to see it with my eyes. I may have captured it, but I don't know. But it's flying around. I wonder if there's people in them anymore. It must be. They seemed like they were having fun. They were zooming around. Having a lovely day. It looks boxy. It doesn't look like it should. They come out in the cover of clouds. This has been going for a couple of hours, so we do have really nice coals. I'm not too worried anymore. But I do have to keep the wood piled up. I'm now out. And I got all the good wood. Now I gotta go further. It has a whole new feeling during the day. It's so lovely. We know what this would be like at night time. But in the warmth of the noonday sun, oh, it's lovely. It's a serene feeling to have the day's tasks under control and to have time just to really have time. You know what I mean? Just these moments to myself where I can be with myself and myself alone. And all those words encapsulating just that oneness, that fine feeling we all search for, that we have the words that guide us there. That feeling. Whew. My body sure took a beating. But every day has been perfect out here. I'm feeling so good, so relaxed, so at peace. Just gonna roll around, stretch out my everything on this floor. Been a lovely task in of itself, keeping the fire lighted. Getting warm after a damp morning. Cool afternoon. It's nice, it's a nice atmosphere. Sweet vibes, good vibes all around. They're lovely. When the days are perfect out here, they are perfect. Normally when I feel snackish, I go and get a snack. I'm very restrained in some senses, but I'd still go have a snack eventually. I haven't been able to do that on this trip. Important to recognize how many times I generally would go get something, and that could slip away. I gotta keep really under control. With possessions, I find myself needing a lot less. Minuscule amounts. A nice low ember day fire has a nice feeling to it. Up and down to water pretty well throughout the entire day. You go through a lot of it. Got to keep hydrated, especially when doing manual tasks. It's incredible to see those clouds over those colourful hills. They have such depth to them, they're full of so much water. It explains the cold morning and that heavy shower. We might miss this weather. That might look like it's blowing around us. We must prepare. Have a quick clean and a wash. In the cleansing new fresh water. Fill up our water bottle. Keep all round safe. So much heat emanating from that. Nice. Yeah, we'll do more reading and then we'll keep that alive. It's important to take these days of rest and recreation. I forget that myself a lot of the time. To really rest. And resting means resting. A lot of people are out here for big endurance tasks. I'm resting, taking my time doing it, my pace, where I can do this the longest for the best that I can. But then over time, it is a lot of endurance. It's good to keep gaining skills, to keep going. Good to be master of your domain. It's good to be able to survive for at least a few days. And during those first initial few days, really get determined to what you have to go do. Those first few days will be a great initial boost, but you will have to go the whole way one day. And we're prepared for that. To our spiritual guidance. Our elders and our ancestors passed down a lot of information to us. The best words that were ever written, that were guarded by the kings and the emperors of old, that were left away from the peasant class, we get to read freely now. It's there for us. The kingdom awaits. It awaited. The spiritual revelation comes, and you experience it. And it's a great feeling. It's a really great feeling. I hope I can convey that well, just how good it is to just honestly be doing it. And the God's honest truth. Doing it. I'm all still there. That's my eyes and teeth. Yeah. Sure, come in and enjoy the show and the warmth of my fire. Out of the rain, dry off yourself. Get warm and cozy by this heat. Oh, it's so warm. Though whatever it may look like, it is so warm. Lovely day's work getting that done. That'll give me an easier evening to enjoy. It's been raining on and off all afternoon. I've managed to keep the fire alive. It's been quite a task, but I think it's under control. It's hot enough to sort of burn off the little drizzles that are falling. But if we got a proper rain, that'll be some challenge. I think we're okay. Those clouds and weather seem to have gone off. Some parts on this journey, we've been so remote, so far from any settlement. The closest people were in those jets flying overhead. I'm a very skilled survivor. I'll always get what needs to be done. It's one of those great feelings of accomplishment when man can get the fire going and keep it going, spanning multiple days. It's a lovely sensation. If you've ever done it, you know it takes a task, especially using just downed and rotten wood. If it's dried and cured and chopped up all nicely, no bother. Without finding it, where people have been already finding it, it's a treasure indeed. I'm so thankful for its warmth. I was wet and cold this morning. It turned into a lovely afternoon. Well, the days are very short here. The warmth of that sun is dipping over that horizon. It's still light, but it's getting colder. We made the right choice today. Stay safe and warm. Priority number one in situations like these. Everything is for later. I keep putting off food for later. Always later. Skipping meals for later. And so far it's paid off wonderfully. I've enjoyed having this extra time out here. And I'm still doing it. I still have it in my mind. There's something I would like right now. And I know I have it. So I will save it till I really want it. I'm not doing anything, unhealthy. I'm still keeping safe. I feel good. And fasting for a few days and intense exercise is probably good for the body. Shock the system. Are we running for our lives? What is going on? I hear animals howling outside. Talks of bears. This will be very similar to when society collapses. If you make it out, you just gotta be way, way away. Hopefully you can bring the word with you too. Evening is fast approaching. Let's take a look at the lake. Yep, there's definitely a turn in the weather. A few drops of rain falling now. We'll soon see what happens. A whole day's energy for that hot water. It takes so much work to do it all. But through you, it's even easier. The sun is definitely going soon. I'm glad we stocked up on firewood. We stayed dry, we stayed warm. We had a nice, successful, restful day. Immensely happy to have made it to this far. It's quite an accomplishment. We always got to get water, keep healthy, keep hydrated, keep fed, fat and happy. Good day. Let's see what we're going to do now. Make some plans, make some moves, take the next journey. Not quite ready to totally live out in the woods yet, but we've had a good time of this. We have certainly made a good time of this out here. It may just be to time. You can't dwell. You gotta get the time you have, and it moves on. Oh yes, we let that boil up. Wonder what those sirens are. Is it the end? Is that what all the fire jets were about earlier too? Perhaps it happened. Water for our dinner. Absolutely delightful after a long, cold, wet day. I can't wait for this food. Hungry. After all the suffering we did for it, it's good to have it coming to me. An amazing trip, an amazing time. Good to get out, spend a few days out here like this. Makes me hopeful that we can go further and farther and harder with this. This is the life. This is the good one. I've always been curious to see what it would take. So I set myself this goal of spending 7 days out here in as much of the wilderness that I can actually do, realistically. And it's been great. We're coming up on day 7 now. That's an entire week. I feel good about that. I feel amazing about it. It's been a great journey. And now I have that time frame in my head. I know what it will take to do 4 times this, to say a month out in the wild. You know, it really gets me thinking what kind of dead weight I can't take, because you have to practice on these smaller ones before you go. It's been a great journey. I've learned so much. My water's just boiling. I'll go make my dinner. We kept the fire going. We got the damp wood. We made it dry enough to burn. Spent the whole day collecting wood that we could burn into the evening so we can sleep cozily tonight with the coals and have a fresh morning. We did it. We made it. 1 entire week. It's good. I feel all the better for it. Wonderful day. It's dark quick now. That day disappeared. A day of hard toil. We get to rest and relax now. Even resting and relaxing takes much. That was a mighty tough final day. We really got challenged with that weather. Really had to make some choices. Good survival choices. I'm a tired man. What an unreal trip this has been. We get a good night's rest now and move on with life.
Good morning. Rain held off for the most part. It's time to pack up and lumber out of these mountains.
Had a wee fire this morning with some breakfast. Now it's time to trundle out of these woods and get back to civilization. A brilliant trip, full of great depth of knowledge about simple things. It works, it helps in the day-to-day life. Coming out and doing these things, you really get to think about what's important, what you're just getting caught up in. This is the important thing. Being here in the moment, as close to nature and the source as you can get. And that's my bridge out of here, out of this national park. I hope you've been encouraged in some way to come out and explore your own locality. It's well worth doing just to see what's around, getting a new cycle of a routine, breaking old ones, being your best self at every moment that you can be. Thanks for watching. I'm glad you came along on this lovely journey. In the trees, what a time we've had here. Let's mosey on out of here. Cleaned up a bit before we go in contact with civilization again, you know? Look, somewhat presentable. Not totally feral. In we go. And we get our beginning and our end. Just as fresh faced, just as happy. Could go for another 100 miles if I so wished. Let's get back to life. Amazing journey. I feel so good. I feel refreshed and ready for it.